Hi, my name is José, and in this short video I will summarize the content of this seminar, which refers to the use of the Norwegian edX server and Google Apps to create a distance learning framework based on the flipped classrooms concept. What I will show in this video is a small part of the slides that I have prepared for this presentation, but the complete set of slides is available from the seminar website located at this address. By the way, I am using exactly the same approach and the same tools that I use it to prepare the video lectures for the students in my course. But please notice that I do not want to present myself as an example. My objective is to share and discuss my conclusions regarding the use of these technologies and this pedagogical model. I am very pleased to have this opportunity to discuss the use of technology for these two purposes, to improve the quality of teaching and learning and the student success rate. We will start by looking at the changing landscape of teaching and learning, and then after a short coffee break we will look into more practical aspects addressing the development of content for edX and for Google Sites, and to the conclusions that I have derived from their use. One important aspect to bear in mind is that students are no longer what they used to be a few years ago. This new student profile is just part of the changing landscape that I referred in the previous slide. More and more we find students that have family responsibilities, that have a working life and little time to spend at the college. Notice that many of the slides will have short links at the bottom which refer to the sources that I have accessed to prepare this seminar. But this changing landscape is not restricted to the student's profile. In the last 2 years, we have witnessed the widespread availability of high-quality online courses for free, enabling the students to learn from top-rated schools and top-rated professors. These MOOCs, or massive open online courses, are delivered through platforms like edX, which is being used here to deliver a classical mechanics course at the MIT. So all these changes lead us to the first question that I'd like to propose to you. How is our role as teachers, and actually the role of our students as well, impacted by this changing landscape? Do you believe that plenary classes will cease to exist? Or do you believe that the MIT will eventually be able to offer online engineering degrees to students in Kongsberg? And ultimately, do you believe that your job may be at risk? Because I believe it may. But independently of what we think, it is obvious that online education is more and more important for all types of higher education institutions. In a recent report on the future of MIT education, it is stated, and I quote, that the transformative potential of online teaching and learning technologies presents a long-term challenge that no university can afford to ignore. It is very interesting with this respect to look at the example of the Southern New Hampshire University in the United States. Now, this institution had 2,000 students 5 years ago, and by setting up a very effective, low-cost online education, it has moved up to 34,000 students now. I think this case study may trigger a very interesting debate on the consequences of low-cost education. And this could lead us to the second question. I know that the low cost and the flexibility of online education can be disruptive in the United States, where higher education is extremely expensive. But can it have an impact on the Norwegian higher education sector, considering that student debt is in no way similar to what happens in the United States? Well, I believe it can. So following a coffee break at this point, we will start the second part of our seminar by looking into how to create online course content and websites. using edX and Google Apps. All these resources are freely available. The edX server is available through the BIPSI's organization, and the Camtasia Relay client is available from Uninet's eCampus initiative. And Google Apps are of course freely available to everyone, and those tools that are particularly important for teaching and learning are indicated here. At this point, you might wish to try some of these tools by yourselves, and in that case, what I suggest is that you download and install the Camtasia Relay client as indicated here. This simple application is very effective for recording presentations, and you can use it together with Google Slides or PowerPoint to create short video lectures. This is actually what I am doing now. And following this first exercise, you might register the BIPSI's edX server and try to create one learning unit using the video lecture that they had just recorded. Now, the course website that I have used to support this year's Digital Systems course was created using these tools. I had weekly meetings with all the groups of students using Google Hangout, and the BIPSI's edX server was used to host all video presentations and the self-assessment quizzes. You can visit this website by following the link on the top right in our seminar website. Creating a similar website is in fact extremely simple, and it can be a good exercise if you consider developing your sites, either for teaching and learning or for supporting a talk. I have made the course template available in the public domain, so creating a website that uses the same structure really takes only a few minutes. The weekly meetings played a major role in our teaching and learning model in the Digital Systems course. And what you see in this slide is an example where the Google Slides used to specify the final coursework were being used to clarify some student doubts. The slides were being broadcast from my computer using the screen share feature of Google Hangout, and this discussion was taking place with group number 1. Now, I find it very interesting that the attendance rate was close to 100%, which I believe to be uncommon in traditional classes. The students were always there, always on time, regardless of where I might be. We had Hangout meetings from Porto, Lisbon, United Kingdom, even the United States. Now, another advantage of using these tools is the wealth of analytics data that they provide. In this example, you can see that each student watched the final coursework specification video on the average 2.7 times. Now, I think that this is good for everyone. It is good for me because I don't have to repeat the same explanations over and over again, but it is good for them as well because they can watch the videos whenever they want, wherever they want, and as many times as they want. Finally, and to conclude the introduction to this seminar, I would like to refer to the student survey forms. This slide, which is the first of that series, shows the distribution of results for the first 4 questions in the survey form for the last 2 course editions, 13-14 and 14-15. I have used the same teaching and learning model last year with 2 exceptions. I did not have the edX server last year, because it wasn't yet available, but all the video lectures were available on YouTube. And the other difference is that I was at the college last year and everything was done at a distance this year. So I believe that the comparison of the information gathered in these 2 years and all the student survey forms are available through the seminar website opened the way to a very interesting debate concerning the changing pedagogical landscape from the student's point of view. And specifically, are they prepared for student-centered active learning models, or would they still prefer the more traditional passive roles that they can enjoy in instructivist models? Well, these are some of the questions that I will be pleased to discuss with anyone that wishes to attend this seminar. Thank you very much.